guys, welcome back to my vegan kitchen. Happy spring. Oh, it's not. Well, this will get you in the mood for spring and might even help spring happen a little bit faster. This is a vegan angel food cake. This is one of Maddie's most missed cakes since going vegan. So we're going to explore Aquafaba today. I've used this a few times before, most recently in my chicken nuggets, my ultimate chicken nuggets recipe. So this is gonna fluff up like whipped cream, and it's gonna be the perfect egg replacement in this cake. It's super simple, but it's a little time consuming. I would not recommend trying to do this without a mixer, either a hand mixer or a stand mixer, unless you're Popeye the Sailor Man, because you have to beat this for about 10 to 12 minutes. So I'm sorry, but my arms would fall off. So thank God for stand mixer. A hand mixer is good too. So the first two ingredients we're going to start with is Aquafaba, translated bean water, or water from bean. So this is the water from one 15-ounce can of garbanzo beans. It's about 3/4 of a cup. Into the bowl it goes. Then we also have Maddie's favorite apple cider vinegar here.
Nope.
She hates this. She says it smells like feet. I don't have feet that smell like that though. We're just gonna put in a teaspoon.
Really sick feet.
Yeah, this is gonna help it whip up. So we're gonna come over to the mixer and we're gonna start this off on one of the lower speeds. And I'm just gonna tell you, every few minutes, just keep bumping up the speed. Don't start gangbusters right away. This is gonna go everywhere if you do that. Start on the lower one. As you see it continually get thicker, keep increasing the speed, and we'll check back when we get to about 10 minutes. Here we are at stiff peaks. It's been about 10-11 minutes. So now we're gonna add the rest of the ingredients to be whipped. And that is going to be oil, sugar, and vanilla. So I guess we'll start with the vanilla. I'm just going to put in a splash because I measure everything. It's just going to be a teaspoon. So I'm going to start the mixer. I'm going to try and talk over it because you want to add these things basically while the mixer is going. A little bit at a time. You want to make sure that it doesn't deflate too much. So now I've got my sugar here. Today I'm using a monk fruit one, so it's lower glycemic index, it's healthier, supposedly. So we're just going to add a little bit at a time. Don't overwhelm the, I was going to say egg whites, don't overwhelm the aquafaba with the other ingredients. Also, you can see over here, I don't know if you can, it's starting to collect on the side. If you need to stop it quickly and scrape it down, do that as well. Alright, that's the last of the sugar. Then give that another 30 seconds and then we're going to add the oil slowly. We're going to drizzle it in. Alright, before that's done, I'm just gonna scrape down the sides because I want to make sure that I don't have any spots that haven't been mixed. Woo, you can tell that is like thick as a brick. Alright, we are ready to add our dry ingredients. We're gonna go back over to the table. Now, the dry ingredients consist of flour, regular all-purpose flour, some baking soda, and some baking powder. So I'm gonna mix, just give it a pre-mix to make sure that there's no spots of baking powder or soda. Alright, now this needs to be folded in. So we don't want to go in gangbusters and be all like, nah. We want to gently fold it in so that we don't lose the volume that took so long to put into the aquafaba. So we're only going to be doing like 1/5 or 1/4 of the flour at a time. And the way that you fold is you go in through the middle, you bring it up over the side, and you keep turning the bowl as you do that. That is folding. So when you see that all of this flour has been incorporated, then you're ready to add more until you've completely folded in all of the dry ingredients. All right, I have folded it in rather horribly. I wish my dad was here. He was a baker. There were two things that he struggled with teaching me, and that was folding because I was so impatient, and making the perfect pie crust, which I absolutely suck at. So I hope it comes out good. I lost a lot of volume, but I think it'll still probably be okay. I want to get all of it in here. I'm using a silicone pan today because it's the only one I had. I hate silicone. Boy, I really have everything going against me today. I'm going to pop this into a 350 oven for about 25 minutes, and fingers crossed, it'll be okay. All right, guys, this has been out of the oven for a while. Couple of things. First of all, it was in the oven for 30 minutes. Second of all, I used the wrong size pan. I should have used a 6-inch, which would have made a higher cake that I could have sliced in half and done a two-layer cake, but I didn't have that size pan. Also, as I was putting the cake into the oven, my father sent a message to me and said, "Hey, stupid, remember when I was teaching
Gramps
you how
wouldn't
to
say
bake?"
that. Yeah, he would.
Remember when I was teaching you how to bake? You know, my life's work. And I said, mix in some of the egg whites, aka Aquafaba, with the flour before you dump the flour into the main bowl. I forgot. But there's a little tip for you so that you don't screw it up like I did. Take a little bit of the Aquafaba fluffiness, mix it in with the flour to make sure that it's well incorporated, then take that lighter mixture and put it in the big bowl. So there's a little tip for you so you don't mess it up like I did. Alright, so we're just going to do this as a single layer today. I've let it cool for over an hour. It's going to pop right out. Whoa, look at that.
Wow.
I'm going to put the dumb side down so you don't see it, and just have this pretty side up. First thing we're going to do is make some coconut cream icing. I'm not going to screw it up this time. So in my mixing bowl over here, I have about a half a cup of refined coconut oil. You don't want it liquidy. You want it so that it's hard. So if it's liquidy, just pop it in the fridge for a few minutes to, 10, 20 minutes so that it's hard, and put it in your mixer. Again, you're probably not going to be able to do this by hand, stand mixer or hand mixer. To this, I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Pinch. I'm also going to be adding some vanilla extract. So the standard teaspoon. Exactly. Then we're going to get this over here. So I'm just going to start this out. And then the final ingredient is just the confectionery sugar. So I'm going to add about a cup at a time. I'm assuming this is about 2 cups. Yeah, it's going to have a lot of sugar in it. But you know what? Sort of those ones that you buy at the store. You just don't even think about it though when you pick up that little icing tub. You cannot believe how much fat and sugar are in those. I was cringing. At least when you make it at home, you know exactly how much is in there. So as soon as this gets incorporated, you're going to want to add the rest of this. So that's going to be 2 cups. That was the 2 cups of sugar. And now we're just going to add the tiniest bit of almond milk just to wet it a little bit so that it can really come together like a frosting. We might have to add more sugar to this. We'll see what happens. Let's start mixing. Alright, let's see what this is all about. I think that's pretty perfect. So here's what we're working with. Not bad. It's a little thick right now, so you might have to work it a little bit like you would regular frosting in the container just to get it ready to spread. So we're going to spread it on our cake it's still a little thick. This is probably not the best thing to be using.
No, I don't think so.
No. All right, here we go. Every knife that I had in there was just too heavy.
That's better.
So you get the idea. We're gonna cover this with the frosting. All right, let's just smooth this out. You know what the best part about this is? It might not be the prettiest girl at the party right now, but it's gonna have the most strawberries.
Woo!
So we're gonna hide all of our imperfections with some beautiful strawberries. We're gonna put them all around the outside. We're going to build a turtle shell of strawberries across the top, and this is gonna be amazing.
Strubs.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Looks beautiful.
Let's cut you a little wedge here so that you can try it. Yeah.
What happened?
The cake is rejecting the berries.
It looks nice.
Ish. Let's see what Maddie thinks. All right.
I don't recall a lot of angel food cakes having frosting, but
This one does.
I'm here for it.
It's more of a sponge cake.
Mmm.
All right.
Give me a second.
Drink it all in.
That feels so like springy, summery,
Light.
fresh. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Awesome.
I want cake. I haven't even had lunch yet.
I guess we should probably like,
Yum.
it's like a sponge cake. Like you just having a wedding, get married.
Very good.
Have a vegan sponge cake.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right. Hurry up, spring. We hate you, winter. I hope you try this, and I hope you don't replicate my mistakes and take my advice. Thumbs up for more videos like this one. And until next time, much love.